Joining us now from the Brookings Institution's Doha Center is the Deputy Director, Ibrahim Sharqieh. He is Deputy Director of the Brookings Doha Center. Sir, what do you see happening in Syria? Is this threatening to explode?
This is expected, actually, and the people here have been waiting for this to happen for quite a long time, since all the uprising started in the region, and Syria was a strong candidate for this, and we are seeing it actually happening now in Syria, and it's getting much worse in now and in the coming days. It will continue to be on the same level.
When Assad starts slaughtering his own people, is this a sign of weakness?
That is actually, he's trying to show that this is a sign of strength, but I don't think this is going to work because the people are increasingly going to the streets. It started in the city of Daraa, in the southern city in Syria, and now we are seeing the protests going in so many other different cities. And actually, we have started to see some demonstrations going in the capital, Damascus, which is a very strong sign that the protests are increasing. But the regime still persistent that strength and being tough on the protesters is the way to go out. And we haven't seen any change in the strategy so far.
Sir, what is your sense of what the international community should do about this? You know, in this general uprising throughout the Arab world, you can't get involved everywhere, and at the same time, you don't want to sit back and watch innocent people slaughtered.
You are absolutely right. That is the toughest question that the international community is facing. And to add to this, to make it even more complex, is that the unique characteristics of every country. Actually, Syria is different from Libya. Syria is different from Yemen. Yemen is different from Egypt. Egypt is different from Tunisia. So Syria is different from all of them. Syria is a strong country. It is a strong regime. It cannot be treated the way that the international community has treated Libya or the way it treated Egypt at the same time. So Syria, one strong character about Syria, that this regime that has the ability to cause damage not only in Syria but in the surrounding countries, and that's probably one, such as Lebanon and Gaza and Iraq also, and that's probably one major reason that reflects the confusion within the international community, that the international community is unable to do so. And that is completely different from Libya, because in Libya we have seen that the regime is limited to its own country. It's not even to its own capital. But the situation in Syria is different, and that is a very tough question for the international community. And so far we haven't seen serious decisions made on that level.
For some time, one of Syria's better friends has been Turkey. We understand that the Turkish government has been embarrassed by Assad's reaction. How damaging is it to his position if Turkey withdraws its support?
Thank you. Actually, it's not only about embarrassment. Embarrassment is an important factor here for Turkey, but it's also, this issue for Turkey is about national interest and strategic interest in the region. Syria is considered the gate for Turkey to the Middle East, and we have seen so far Turkey is taking the toughest position when it comes to the question of Arab uprisings, is when it came to Syria. And now Syria is a serious challenge for Turkey, is, as you said, on the embarrassment level, that it's a strategic ally and it's a closer friend. And not only this, but this is the protests in Syria going to harm seriously the national interest of Turkey, and Turkey has to take a position. And if the strongest candidate, in my view, is to play a key role in this uprising and to try to convince the regime to work out a solution, will have to be Turkey. Otherwise, Turkey will have to see some harm causing to its national interest, and they have already started feeling the heat, and that's how it's going there.
Very interesting. Thank you very much for your time today, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.